And so far on our summer 2022 trip, we have stayed in some wonderful campgrounds. We have visited lakes, waterfalls, valleys, and enjoyed beautiful drives. Today, we continue our summer 2022 Wales adventure, where we enjoy a train ride up Mount Snowdon, pop to another stunning lake, and enjoy a short hike to a local waterfall. All that and lots more in today's episode. Good morning everybody, it is Wednesday the 10th of, good morning.
Good morning.
Wednesday the 10th of August, and we are sitting here at Brynlock Caravan and Camping Park, and it's a pretty nice morning to wake up to. Blue skies, cool in the shade, and we're just having a cup of tea before we decide to have breakfast and head into the Snowdon area, because we are today getting the train, the mountain railway, 3/4 of the way up Snowdon. It's a 2-hour event. Our booking is at 11:30, and then we're not 100% sure what we're going to do afterwards, so I'll let you just enjoy this peaceful morning with us for a few minutes. So we've arrived, we parked, we paid £11. It was all day or nothing, which I think is a bit steep, but you know, if you only got 3 hours, you still got to pay £11. But I guess it is what it is, so we had no choice. We are crossing the road. Come with me, Maxine, let's pick up our tickets. Where is the ticket office? So we've made it on time, we picked up our tickets, we are in compartment H. Let the journey begin. Looking forward to this. Welcome to the top, well, not quite the top, 3/4 of the way up Mount Snowdon. Beautiful, it's so cool up here. The wind air, the air chill is amazing. Carriage ride is really hot, takes about 45 minutes. Station at the top, we've got 30 minutes up here to have an explore, take some photos. Yeah, it does feel like you're really high, obviously, but know, when you look over that way it doesn't, but when you look over that way, so you don't get the sense of how high you are until you spin round and see it that way. And I can tell you now that this little GoPro camera will not be doing these views any justice at all. A little bit of haze on the horizon, so we can't see all the way to the horizon. And I'll see if I can get a quick picture of that, a quick video of that train going down the hill now, which is the way we'll be going in about half an hour, so enjoy the view. So we're heading back soon, but we haven't decided to walk down. The train's we didn't really consider it, to be honest with you, but you can see the train here is pretty jagged, so I think the train's a better option for us. We're never prepared for something like this, I don't think. Whoa! And that way goes to the top, and I'm puffed after doing that. Awesome work! And it's now time to head back down again. And on the way down we had to wait for the next train coming up, and we always feel obliged to wave, don't we? I wonder how easy it was to get that up here. Thank you, thank you. So back down to, well, I was going to say Earth, but felt like we weren't on Earth up there, but I'm not sure what we're going to do now. I think we're going to try and find lunch and go for a walk, so that was well worth doing. Let's head on. Just had a quick stop for lunch and we are now heading to find a waterfall, and I'm going to give up pronouncing the names of these places. I'll just keep putting them on the screen. We'll show you a sign. Let me see if I can find a sign. It's the bottom one. It's, honey, you can say this one.
What? Which one?
The waterfall. Bottom sign at the top.
Kunat Moi Renewa.
Where?
The waterfall.
Yeah, that one. I will put it below. So 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back, and then we're going to maybe go to the lake and find somewhere to get a drink. So it should be about half an hour plus the time we spend up there.
Are we going to the pub?
Let's go. Okay, all of a sudden the sign changed to like a handwritten sign on a lump of plastic, and apparently this is the way to the waterfall. So this is quite a pretty little walk. It's much more gorgy than I was expecting. It's cool as well, under the shade of these trees. Much nicer than being out in the blazing sun anyway. Not that we're complaining about the good weather, of course.
I found like the back of a stick.
You have found a stick, you're right.
I'm going to use it to defend
There you go, that was a little impromptu visit, we hadn't planned that, so good to see. I do like visiting waterfalls, so we're going to head back now, and the next rest of our day is undecided. I think we're going to try and head to the big lake opposite where we got the mountain railway, and I think we're going to head that way, maybe try and find somewhere to get a drink, but there's probably a lot to do around here that we haven't even scraped the surface on, so £11 parking for a day in that particular car park. I'm sure there are cheaper ones, but £11 a day parking in that car park. You can't have like just 3 or 4 hours. £11 or nothing, whether you're there for an hour or all day. So if you're going to pay £11, you may as well make the most of it and spend a few hours here. So we're going to head back down now. I think Max is itching to get his feet wet, so we'll see what it's like when we get down there. And move on from there. So this is a really nice walk. Short, so short, mile at the most. There and back, you know, half a mile total, I'm trying to say. Ow. Yeah, I just Oh, if you saw the camera jump then, it was because I nearly fell over. I twisted my ankle. Let's go on now, and I'll keep one eye on the path and one eye on the camera. Another lake. This one seems popular with paddleboarders and families getting out on the water. Across there we see the Llanberis Lake Railway, which takes you on a 5-mile 60-minute return journey along the side of the lake. And that building is the Llanberis Miners' Hospital. The hospital was built in 1860 and was largely maintained by the men's own contributions to a sick club. It closed in 1962 and was later restored by the council, reopening as a visitor centre in 1979. So, sheep just ambling along the road there. I know we get all sorts of animals and donkeys and horses where we live, but they're never really out on the main road like this. So you wonder if they're meant to be or if they've escaped or something. But anyway, so that's it from our trip to Snowdon in terms of the town here where we are. Now this is not a town called Snowdon, but I can't remember what the town's called. But anyway, we are now heading back to the camper van quick stop off at an Amazon locker to pick something up and back to the campsite, so we shall see you there. And we'll say goodbye to Sammy and Sophie. Bye Sammy, bye Sophie. Good evening, we've made it back to the park. Max has gone out with a little friend he's made to the play park. Suzanne will be back from the washing up in a minute. We're going to enjoy a quiet little drink before dinner, which is simple dinner of omelette, ham and cheese omelette with fried off potatoes and baked beans. So really simple. We'll catch you later on in the evening, no doubt. Well, the evening was just us having some family time in the awning, so I'm going to leave you with some photos from today's amazing day in Snowdon. Enjoy these. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, it's free, don't forget. That was day 3. Stay tuned for the next video in the series, which is obviously day 4. We'll see you then.